Hello mirrors. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here, welcome to Law of Attractions and Mirrors Tarot, where we use the cards as a tool to help integrate the fragments of ourselves into one so we can self-actualize into the people we were born to become. With this knowledge, we can begin to manifest all of our deepest desires if we simply take responsibility for our power. So let's see what kind of energy you're bringing into your love life in June, Sagittarius. See what kind of energy is coming out. Two of Swords. That's funny because as I was shuffling, that came out earlier before I made this video. So yeah, you're not sure about something. Maybe you're choosing between two people. You're not sure about if you want to stay with someone or not. You're not sure of what you want to manifest. Let's see, we have King of Cups. I think you're kind of in this place where you want to do something about your feelings. So maybe you're considering making a move on somebody. You're considering taking some steps towards the person you want or the things you want. Ooh, but now we have two. Oh, this is interesting energy, guys. We have the two people blindfolded here, the two women blindfolded, and in between, well, I don't know if Two of Swords is a woman, but it's giving me female vibes. So we have two women blindfolded, and in the middle is King of Cups, and King of Cups is like amazing energy. It's like a man who is very emotionally expressive and content with his emotions, but not like abrasive, not like overly sensitive. Like he's very cool, calm, and collected, but also very in tune with his emotions. The sense I get here is you think that such a person doesn't exist, but it's what you want. For many of you, that's what's going on. So if you're with someone, you want them to be more emotionally expressive, but you just don't think it's possible. Yes, exactly. Four of Wands in the reverse. You don't think that you have the power to manifest a relationship. If you're following my channel or you're watching this video, universe is really telling you to employ the use of law of attraction to get what you want. Law of attraction doesn't just apply to kind of steering our life in specific ways. It's very real, like okay, for example, sorry, tripping over my words. Once I started learning about law of attraction, Neville Goddard's, how he describes it, which is everyone as you push out, I started scripting, which is journaling and saying, like, I am blank, I have blank, this person blank, like just like you already have it. And what you're doing is you're impressing on your subconscious mind to change your beliefs. Well, I would literally script like specific words and things, and the person I was interested in and am interested in and have a connection with, he started actually saying the things I would script on. And it's not that we're affecting that person. We are inhabiting the reality where that person is that. You will inhabit the reality where the person is the King of Cups, okay? Or you, if you're a guy watching this, or you're feeling more drawn towards the masculine energy, like you want to be free with your emotions, you want to have balance. It could also be both ways in a mirroring sort of way. But when I see Four of Wands and Six of Wands, both in the reverse, and well, of course, along with Eight of Swords and Two of Swords, you're just not thinking that this is available, Sagittarius. But let's see what other two come up. Yeah, Four of Cups, and it's leading you to feel apathetic and to not care so much, to act like it doesn't matter if you never get this King of Cups or you never have the type of relationship you want. You're tricking yourself into thinking that it doesn't matter because you're not going to ever have it anyway. Well, guess what? That's exactly how you end up with by manifesting the opposite, because if your thoughts and beliefs are creating your reality, of course, if you think that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. But we have Two of Wands in the reverse at the end. So I feel like throughout this month, you're going to start discovering that you are holding yourself back from your life, from your relationship. And by the end of the month, you're going to have this Two of Wands energy, which for some of you can mean twin flame. So you may be involved with a twin flame, meeting a twin flame. But for most of you, it's going to just simply be about, what do I need to do to take these next steps to get what I want? So this month is all about claiming your power, coming to terms with the fact that, yeah, maybe you have kind of created some less than favorable situations for yourself, but as soon as you admit that to yourself, that's when you can take control. Like, I mean, think about the 10-step programs. What is the first step to any, 12-step, not 10-step, 12-step program is to admit that there's a problem. So once you admit it, that's when you can take control. The overall energy for this month, of course, is the Moon and Page of Wands. But see, this is really cool. So there's a lot of like depth in you. There's a lot of things that are hidden, but with the Moon right here, I'm feeling like at least by the end of this month, this is going to be revealed. And Page of Wands is like, that is going to be you going for what you want, not being so scared anymore. I feel by the end of the month, that's when you're going to take the blindfold off. That's when you're going to start making changes, possibly into July and later on, because you are going to finally realize, hey, I can do something about this. I'm not going to pretend I don't care, because, you know, I'm here to manifest amazing things. That's why we're on this planet, why we're in 3D form. We came here in a very human body with all these boundaries, but we learned that they're just perceived boundaries. So that's why we're on this planet. And I think you're going to realize this month. It might be a little bit of a difficult month, but that's okay. It's all worth it in the end. So let's see the stone that is going to aid you this month. Sagittarius, rose quartz. Oh, that's all about love and self-love. If you know, you don't have to pick up rose quartz, but you know, I highly suggest it. Please do. It's a really good stone to work with for loving yourself and connecting with yourself. And it's just a really great stone to just hold and meditate with and on. And the energy tends to be pretty strong from rose quartz. It's not an expensive stone. It's a very beautiful stone. So if you want to, you know, pick that up, I think that's a really great idea for you guys for this month, because I think I feel like you've been ignoring your power and limiting yourself for so long. You need some of that self-love energy, okay? So let's see what's going on with your love life. The type of energy. Double mission. Lightworker, starseed. Serve the world by being you. And like I said, you came down to this planet for this, okay? So this card is about, the double mission is that you're here to raise your vibration, and in turn, that is going to raise the planet's vibration. It's going to show you that, one, you can manifest the things you want in your life, but hey, that's just the beginning, guys, because once we get a hold of that power, that's when, you know, we manifest our relationships, our jobs, all these things. We are also affecting the world on a grand scale. So we're here to bring heaven to earth. We're here to claim our power. We're not here to limit ourselves. I know it seems that way, and the powers of this world don't want us to really know this. I don't want to call them the powers of this world. That's awful. The people pulling the strings in the background, they don't want us to know our power, but this is what you are learning this month. So watch how change within yourself, how it actually affects change externally. Note that whenever you're loving and taking care of yourself, that you do see changes outside, because the more you notice that, the more you're going to be able to take control. Okay, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And then we have you deserve love in the reverse. So this is telling me this love is there. It could be somebody that you're with now. It could be someone that's coming for you. But regardless, it's there. Like real love, not like like this King of Cups love, like what you actually want. True love is there. That's what this Ace of Cups, it's like heaven's like, here's this cup, it's here for you. And then, you know, he's just sitting there like acting like he doesn't see it. That's kind of what this is. Like true love is there. It's right there. You just have to take the blindfold, open your eyes, look up. It's right there for you. And that's the way I see that, is that it's just believing and knowing that it's there. With heart-to-heart conversations, this might be about kind of spilling your soul, kind of being in that King of Cups energy where you can talk to someone and be vulnerable with someone. This could also be about being vulnerable with yourself, but you have to open yourself up and not just hold back just because you think that it's not possible, okay? And we see here you deserve love in the reverse, so you definitely are not really feeling like you're deserving of this love. So you tell yourself that this love isn't possible. That may be the story you tell yourself. But underneath that, it's that you don't think you're actually deserving of this type of love. Okay? I'm sorry, guys, because I know how that feels, and I'm sorry that whoever watches this video is feeling that kind of energy, and man, that hurts. It hurts, but it's ultimately up to you, and it takes honesty, it takes vulnerability. Like the whole point of this whole reading is taking the blindfold off and looking up, because like I said, we have these two with the blindfold off, then we have him looking down, we also have the moon, you know, her literally drowning in water. Okay, so the card we got from the fairy deck is Midnight Prince. Ask for what you want, be honest. It's in the reverse. Wow, guys, this just really kind of flows with everything else, doesn't it? You're not asking for what you want. You're not being honest. That's why it's in the reverse. Because you don't think it's possible. You're not seeing that it's possible. You're limiting yourself. You're just kind of in a space of denial. That's the sense I'm getting. So we have studying and learning. So with all of this, get into some things that can help you in manifesting, can help you with your limiting beliefs. Something I meant to say earlier I didn't mention, and I'm glad this card came up. Now I can mention it. Start looking into successful relationships. Start looking into successful businesses. Just hearing people's stories. Look up some of these law of attraction people on YouTube and look into some of these really beautiful relationships of people that are out there that have successfully employed law of attraction. You may need to see it before you can realize that it can be possible for you too. That's what I'm really taking with the studying and learning. Some of you, it might be focusing on like school and all of that, but you'll know if that's a message for you specifically. Leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Cool. So yeah, it's taking a leap into taking off that blindfold and being real with yourself and taking that leap into, yeah, I'm worthy. I know I'm going to find true love. I know I can have what I want because I'm a creator. I'm a god. I'm a goddess. I'm worthy of it. Okay. So that's what that leap of faith is about. And then we have the miracle of forgiveness. Yes, forgive yourself, forgive other people. If you're looking for that King of Cups, but you've been hurt in the past, it's time to forgive. You're holding too tightly onto that energy and you want to release it so that new energy can come in. We have it right under this true love. It's funny because I always lay these cards out and I like to see how they kind of pile on top of each other, even though that isn't like my intention most of the time. So we have, oh, I don't really care about this Ace of Cups. I don't care about anything new coming in because it's not what I want anyway. It's just, I don't care, even though, you know, he's actually hurting. But then underneath we have, yeah, but true love is really here. And in order to get to that true love, you need that forgiveness. You need to be able to forgive yourself and forgive others so it can move in, the energy can flow freely to you. And then finally we have spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So you could be connecting with animals. You might want to study and learn about your spirit animal. If you notice an animal come into your space often, or you come across one, like the other day, for example, there was a baby wasp that came in my room, and I was like, I don't believe anything happened. I don't believe that nothing happens for no reason. I don't think I'm wording that right, but you know what I mean. I believe everything happens for a reason. So I was like, I wonder why that baby wasp was in here. So I looked up what wasp meant and what they stand for, and it's about actually putting in work and endeavoring in order to complete tasks and to consistently do the job to meet your goals. And it's funny because that's exactly the type of energy I'm working on, which is like Knight of Pentacles energy. So if you notice, like, hey, I'm always seeing dragons on my Facebook, or I've come across a lot of cats recently, like, look into that, because there could be a message there, and work with those energies as well. Okay, so I'm going to pick 6 of these little cards. What would your partner say to you, or just basic messages you need to hear? Sagittarius. By the way, I hope I've been calling you guys Sagittarius the whole time, because sometimes I trip up on the sign for some reason, especially when I'm doing these, like a couple of these in a row. Like I just did Scorpios, so I might have accidentally called you Scorpio. Hopefully not. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. Okay, that one really wanted to come out. And then let me grab this one that fell. Okay. We have, you give me strength in tough situations. So you need to be that strength for yourself. Or this could also be about like spirit guides, pulling energy outside for you to have strength. You need strength in this situation, because if you feel like that strength isn't available to you, or that you're just inherently weak, it's going to be very difficult to manifest what you want and to take the blindfold off, because you need strength to see the truth. I'd fall apart if I didn't have your love and support. Wow, guys, those two together, I feel like this could be your partners, guys, but based off of this reading, this is more like your higher self. It's like your 3D self is talking to your higher self and wanting that connection. And wanting that support. Like, understand, when you do take that blindfold off and you do decide to look up and see that cup and see the truth, it's not always easy. You end up seeing how you've been the one that held yourself back for so long, and you see a lot of truth. You see whatever you're ready to see, and it isn't exactly easy, but the truth shall set you free. And I feel like this is your higher self saying that I'll support you. I love you. I'm here to be your strength. You're not alone. Okay. Then we have, you seem too good to be true. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Like I was saying with that King of Cups energy, like you think that this perfect partner is just too good. It's too good to be true. You can't have it. So you don't even go for it. And if you're always going to get less than what you actually want, why even go in that direction? So some of you may be single for sure. But like I've said throughout this reading, these things you want, they're not too good to be true. You can actually have them. Let's see. I don't feel like I can live up to your exes. Again, this is really like this forgiveness, this feeling like you can't have what you want. I feel like this is especially, it's kind of more like saying, based off my exes, I don't feel like the next person can live up to them. Or, I mean, live up to what I want, because they're just not. I've had so much bad experiences in the past. That's the sense I'm getting here. You've opened my eyes to a whole new world. Guys, open your eyes. Take off the blindfold. I love when these things are so synchronistic. Is that right? Synchronistic. I'm sick of you trying to change me. Wow. So if you're with someone, you may be trying to change them externally, and you're just not understanding that it's more about your internal self and being able to see that you deserve better, you can have better. And I don't necessarily mean a different person. I mean, you deserve to have higher beliefs of what you are able to create in your reality, okay? without trying to shift the external world. So wow, this has been a really interesting reading, guys. If you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I post more readings such as this and law of attraction videos, pick a cards, this sort of thing. And that's all I have for you. I love you.